Hey there, Lego fans, and welcome to another episode. And as all of you AFOLs know, every AFOL has their holy grail, and it changes over time. And tonight, I'm so happy to present my holy grail, which is the recently retired Disney train and station. I have had this in my wish list for since it first came out, and finally managed to get it right after it retired, like the week after it retired. So I'm really excited to bring you this. I'm really excited to do the unboxing of this. I've been looking forward to it for so long. Okay, so this is set number 71044. It comes with 2,925 pieces, and it is based on the train at Disneyland. Now, my daughter, who's being shy, who's my resident Disney expert, tells me that this is actually, why was this put in there? Because he got the inspiration from Mickey on a train ride, and he loved trains. I knew you couldn't resist being part of this. Come join in. Want to pull up a chair?
Yeah. I can stand.
You're not on the camera.
Oh,
there you are.
Oh, this is the camera.
Yeah.
Got a really fancy setup, so I was confused. Basically, Walt Disney loved trains, and when he built his park, he really built his park around kinetic energy. People talk about how the first ride of the day is the tram ride from the parking lot to the front gate. And what a lot of people think of Disney, they think of the castles. The castles are this icon, but the first thing that you actually see when you get to the Disney parks is the train stations. This is the Disneyland train station, and the Disney World train station looks very similar. Walt Disney loved trains. The story is, whether it's true or not, the story is that on his way out west, he was on an 1860s locomotive, a steam train in about 1920, and it was on this train that he started the original concept art for Mickey Mouse. And so they are front and center in his parks.
Cool. What can you tell me about this? So we have the train itself. The cool thing about this, and I think one of the things I love about this set, is that it comes with the power functions included. Now, as far as Lego sets go, this one was fairly expensive, mainly because, look at this, you're getting two sets in one. So you get the train station, and then you get the train, and then they throw in the power-up functions. So the train is already motorized. You have a full set of tracks, which creates an oval, not a full circle, not just a circle, but an oval. And what I am planning to do with this is to make it the centerpiece of this year's Christmas Village. So you got to stick around and see that. I'm currently actually putting together the Christmas Village. So you'll get to see that in a few weeks. We'll put this up. So for now, should we crack this open? Mm-hmm. Want to see what's in it? Oh yeah. And to mention, how many minifigs do we have? 5. We have Mickey, Minnie, and Chip and Dale, and
Goofy.
And Goofy. Why did I forget his name? I wanted to call him Pluto.
He's a cow, not a dog.
Pluto's a cow?
No, Goofy's a cow.
Wait, seriously?
So serious.
Okay, so I was today years old when I found out Goofy's not a dog. Goofy's a cow.
I'm so serious.
Wow.
It's like not canon.
I'm not even kidding. This is like,
his love interest is Clarabelle Cow in like a lot of little shorts and stuff.
Wait, but it looks like a dog.
He's a cow. Wait, I'm gonna Google this and make sure it's true.
No, Goofy's a dog.
Before I let you.
I thought Goofy was a dog.
We're consulting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lie.
You just lost your internship. Now I gotta cut all this out.
Can you please keep that in?
No, I can't keep that in.
Okay, wait. Snopes, fact-checking website, Snopes.com, has claimed that Goofy is not a cow and has not been inspired by the breed of Scottish cow. And they wrote, while it is true that Goofy and Clarabelle cow were once an item, we do not consider this proof enough that they were the same species of animal.
So we don't know what Goofy is,
That's
but Goofy is not a
correct.
cow.
People are all, this is like there's a recent article.
Goofy's a dog. Okay, so for those of you watching this, please comment. Let me know if you think Goofy's a dog or a cow. I vote for a dog.
An Aberdeen Angus cow. That's what people are claiming.
Nah, Goofy's a dog. I think everybody's wrong.
Okay, wait. A former cast member said he's a dog. Former cast member here. It was something we actually had to learn in our traditions class.
Really?
Clarabelle is a cow, but not Goofy. They are drawn similarly, though.
Goofy's a dog.
He's a dog.
I win.
I lied. I was today years old when I learned that Goofy was not a dog. It was not a cow, and is a dog. $18?
Probably.
18 is the highest number that I found.
18. Okay. So. All right. So far we have 18 bags, 3 panels of stickers. And not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 instruction manuals. 4.
I want to start with the engine.
You want to start with the engine?
Mm-hmm.
I think the engine is actually the first one. So. Yep, that's the engine. Have fun. We'll trade places. Okay, so here's a completed set. I have to say, I absolutely love this. This is, wow, the details. This is really cool. But first, I want to start with the train, right? So let's get this out of the way, and then we'll come back to it. Okay, so the train, what can I say? Looking at pictures of the Disneyland train, first of all, this is based on the Disneyland train. And looking at the pictures, it's I mean, they got it right. I mean, if you really want to be a stickler about things, the cabin here should be a little higher, whatever. And the two cars should be much longer. In fact, this car should be twice as long as it is. But look, they were going not for an exact copy, but for a facsimile. And for that, I think they more than achieved it. This is really cool. These can be opened up so that you can get, minifigures in there. The seats are designed to be 2 rows so that you're facing out when you're looking, when you're riding it, so you can actually see the park. The caboose, typical of other Lego trains, the caboose actually holds the battery pack, and everything, it's done with a bit of an extension so that the wires fit in there perfectly. What else in here? So this has a sidewall that comes off, and on the inside you can see there are 2 chairs for Mickey and Minnie with a couple of flowers, and that's how they're displayed in other places. I think this is really, really cool, and if you really want to do it, you can collect all the pieces and actually make this the length that it should be, which is about twice the length of this currently. But in the set, this is what it comes with, and it's, hey, I absolutely love it. My plan for this is to add it to the Winter Village. This was my big Winter Village build edition for the year, so this is going to be in there. I wish I had the time to collect all the pieces to turn this red and white so that it's more Christmassy, but whatever. I love this. I'm going to keep it. The cool thing is, unlike other power functions that come with the older Lego trains. This one is actually Bluetooth enabled. So you can use your phone or tablet if you download the Powered Up Functions app. And you can actually turn this on. And the cool thing about the Powered Up Functions is that it gives you options on other Lego products that have the Bluetooth capability. So I'm gonna pick my Disney train, pick the winter park because that's what I'm using it for. And it gives you sounds as well. So turning on the battery, you gotta you gotta press and hold for a few seconds, and then it'll go through the process of connecting the Bluetooth, at which point you can, right? It gives you sounds. You can blow the whistle and you can ring the bell, which is really cool. So that's the train, and I'm so excited about this. This is really cool. I mean, as a steam engine, I think it captures every kid's, Christmas dream of having a train. I get to have mine in Lego, which is even twice as cool. The details are amazing. You know me, I'm not a fan of stickers. There were a lot of stickers on this. I mean, stickers on both sides of the train. Stickers here, stickers there, stickers all over here. Same thing on the back. Stickers everywhere. But even with that, I guess like everything, with practice, you come close to perfection. So I didn't find too much difficulty with the stickers, and I'm good with it. So that's pretty cool. The set also comes with, a full, 2 full semicircle train tracks, and 2 sets of the straight train tracks, so you can create an oval. I don't have that here. It's not a big deal. One of the things that Lego likes to tell people in all the instruction manuals when you're putting together their train sets is that these pieces are actually back here, and they lock all the train tracks together. They tell you throw them away. I don't. For the purpose of storage, it's much easier to pack and store away Lego train tracks when you have them all together like this. So every time I take them out, I actually keep these pieces somewhere safe, and I can, reuse them when I pack away my winter village, because the only time I display Lego trains are when I have them out for the winter village. All the rest of the year, it's packed and put away. So I like to keep those. So my advice to you, if you're gonna have that, if you like to store away your trains, then please do keep them. So here is the completed station, and as I said, wow, the details. It's really cool details on the outside, and as you can see from the pictures, it mirrors the original building very, very well. Again, slight changes that you'll notice that this says Disney. It's pretty generalized. The sign here is pretty generalized, but in the original building, it's actually Disneyland, because this is based on the Disneyland train station. The cool thing is there are a couple of Easter eggs that I noticed. I'm sure there are quite a few others, but didn't quite notice those. So there is up here the Disney train itself, and then down here, the Disneyland train itself, which is what you build as part of the package. And then down here, they give a nice tribute to the Disney World steam train, which is green. There's also up here in the attic a nice little tribute to the Disney castle. So rather than, you know, just showing a picture of it, they give you an opportunity to build a tiny Lego Disney castle set. And they even include the box, which is really cool. I thought that was a nice detail that they added. I love the design of the curtains. I mean, it's just, you know, the slanted pieces with a 4x2 piece on the top and a sticker, and, you know, and then a couple of the cones on the bottom, and that makes it, you know, a full curtain. I thought that was a really cool thing. The other thing that I noticed that they have here is the wrought iron on the very top, and I think you can, you know, with my dark shirt, you can't see it, but up here in the real building, there's wrought iron fencing on the very top. Very decorative, very nice. But these pieces are just a single stud grip pieces and a Lego handcuff that you arrange and sort of overlay with each other. And that gives you that look of a very ornate wrought iron fencing at the top. And then up here, they have the same thing. So at the bottom, there's a bench, typical of train stations. There's a bench, waiting area, and a ticket counter. Not much else, but this is, I mean, I love the details. Huge stickers for the flags. The only thing I can, you know, say about I wish they had really done was back here. So you have the front with a roof, but back here there's no roof at all. It would have been really cool if they'd added, you know, a little bit of a roof. But typical of Lego, they leave you just enough for you to, you know, do yourself. So if you really wanted to, and you got this set, if you really, really, really want to, you can actually add a roof yourself, and that works as well. Let's talk minifigures. This comes with 5 minifigures. Mickey, Minnie, Chip, Dale, and and Goofy. And yes, Goofy's a dog, not a cow. The cool thing about Goofy is this is a full the head is fully molded, including the hat. And to the best of my knowledge, this is the only Goofy Lego minifigure. So I suppose being the only one, it's probably going to be worth something someday, eventually. Minnie also, all the other minifigures that I've seen of Minnie has a plastic skirt. A molded plastic skirt. This is the only one I've seen that actually has a cloth as part of the dress, which I thought was interesting. And Chip and Dale are dressed as the ticket agent and a passenger. And Minnie, of course, is the engineer on the train. This set is really, really cool, and I'm looking forward to adding it to my Winter Village. One of the things that you will notice once I put it in the Winter Village is by the time I was done with all this, the steeple turned out to be taller than the mountain I had built as part of the Winter Village. So in order to kind of make it look, you know, smaller, I'm going to take off the steeple. So I'm going to take this entire section, take out the clock, maybe find a smaller clock, and then just keep it as is. But other than that, I'm not changing anything for the Winter Village, and I'm really, really, really looking forward to it. It's coming up soon. I'm hoping to post this very soon, post another couple of videos, and then we'll go through my process on how I put together my Winter Village. But this has been a lot of fun. Again, please like, subscribe, stick around for more. We have more videos coming up. Lego keeps finding creative ways to keep us all entertained. So I have a few more things coming, but please do stick around. Again, thank you so much for watching this. Like, subscribe, come back for more, and remember, no matter what you're doing, always play well.